happy and proud to be in this company for already 7 years. And thank you for telling that I'm a role model. It's a huge responsibility that I have on my shoulders because my own mission and my only mission and vision in this company is just to change thousands of people's life, and that's why it makes me fly and cry too. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Vide. As always, you are amazing. You are unique and spectacular. So let's keep going with our agenda, guys, and let me share with you right now this amazing video that actually was created just to tell you how we're going to follow simple steps based on everything that we've been learning this morning, based on what Miss Christina said, Dr. Helen said, Mr. Vide said, definitely, of course, Queen Giselle Johnny with her participation at the beginning of the Sanki Success Saturday. Based on all of those elements, guys, that we've been learning, now let's go to the part that we have to understand how we can just follow simple steps in Sanki, in this journey, in this movement that names Sanki on the go. And that will be the easiest way for you to be successful in your business. It's super easy, it's fun, it's different, it's simple, and you are going to understand in this video how easy it is. So let me share that video with you guys, and I'll be back with you again after the video ends. as I told you before, this is the way that you are going to do your business now. We have to understand something that it's really clear nowadays. We are living in a different time. We are living in a different era, right? This new normal, or this as the as you as we name it now, this new normal, this new way to live or lifestyle that we have to have, is definitely something that we need to understand as well, that we have to be on the same track, right? And I can tell you guys that it's not that hard. Sometimes we believe that the things can be really, really drastic change, or they can be really hard to do, or hard to understand, or hard to take action on. But if you see it on a really, really good side, or on a really good way to understand that this is the way that we have to do it from now on, you're gonna be type perfect. It doesn't matter how old are you. It doesn't matter what is your, the age, or when did you born, or what are the tools that you have, or where are you located, right? It doesn't matter what it is. What matter is that you need to do what you have to do. And that's why in Sanki we have been creating a lot of tools, guys, and all the elements that you need to have every day in order that you can just do what you want to do, which is, I am pretty sure, changing thousands of people's lives as us. And that's why you're here today, right? To learn about that, to understand how leadership can be developed by yourself, just if you have a big, big dream and wonderful and powerful why. But as well, you need to complement that why and take actions with the elements or the tools that you need to have on your hands. And that's why today it's fantastic how easy we can make a business, or everybody can make a business from their hands, right? Using a phone, using a computer at home. And this is something that it's a keyword. When you believe that the unbelievable is coming, it's going to happen, and you need to be aligned to those type of things. So in this case, if you think that you can make a business from home, yes, you can. If you think that you can make a home party over Zoom, yes, you can. If you think that you can sell products by e-commerce or online as Amazon, as eBay, and all these technologies that are outside, yes, you can. I'm going to tell you why. Because you have the power tools, the powerful tools to do it. And today I'm going to share to you, and I'm going to show you how easy you can make Sanki on the go using your phone. That's the only tool that you will need. Your phone, your battery, and a lot of contacts on it in order that you can make your business growing every single day. That is why Sanki on the go is a wonderful movement that it's going to be perfect in this new normal, in these days that we're living together, and in this new era that we're having as well together, because that is going to be totally compatible with what you are looking for in your business and what you are deciding to have in your business. Definitely, guys, we need to start thinking a little bit more open how we can change our lives and how we can change others' lives as well, just to make some clicks. So I'm going to share now my screen because I want you to see the fantastic tool that you have, and maybe you know it, or maybe you already play with it a little bit. Maybe you already have the Sanki app on your phone. If you don't, I'm gonna tell you to download it. You just need to go to your app store or your Google store or Play Store, and then you have to download Sanki Share. That's a free tool because you are already a distributor, you are already a journey pioneer, and that's the tool that you're gonna use in order to make your business easier, funnier, and simple, right? So let me go and share my screen right now with you. I just need to open it here. Just give me 1 minute because, when we are doing these live events and live sharings, we definitely need to have, there we go, the things ready, and I want to be ready for you guys. Here we go. There you go. I'm gonna share my screen right now, and you're gonna tell me if you can see what you're watching, okay? Just give me 1 second. All right. I'm sharing my screen so you can see how the Sanki Share app looks like and how the Sanki Share app works. I'm gonna be really simple and really easy to do this. I don't want to give you the whole details, but I just want to motivate you today to use this tool, which is going to be totally useful for your business and it's going to be easy to do it. You're gonna love it definitely because it's going to, I mean, and this is something, guys, that you need to understand as well. Sometimes when we think that it could be a challenge to use a new tool or to explore a new tool, I can recommend you 100% just to go for it. Try it and do it. It's not going to happen anything with your phone. It's not going to happen anything with your media or your data. Everything is going to be perfect because everything that you're looking for to have in your business, as the video says, is here in this Sanki Share app. That, by the way, Mr. Arvide has been working with this app for more than 4 or 5 years, I guess. And now finally we have it. And it's a global tool that we are using as well in Mexico and Colombia. So remember that everything that we do here in Sanki is just thinking of you and because of you. All right, once that I open my my tool, we're gonna go through the 5 steps on the Sanki on the go, right? Those are the first 5 steps that you need to do when you are starting this business. Now, if you think that having the app on your phone can be a challenge for you, it doesn't matter. What matters, again, I'm gonna say it, is using your tools and using your 5 steps to success. We have all these tools that I'm going to show to you on your back office as well. We have our YouTube channel, which is Sanki US, where you can find beautiful videos, just the one that I shared with you. And I'm going to share with you another link as well on the chat so you can watch that Sanki on the go video too, and you can share it. Because sometimes people can say, oh my God, yes, this is a unique technology, it's a unique company, it's a fantastic product, but I don't feel confident to say about it. I don't feel confident to share about the product, about the belash, about the inner. By the way, I'm drinking my belash here. Cheers. Let me give a sip. You don't know how does it feel when you are making an event in the morning, really in the morning in Vegas, and you drink this beautiful belash. So I was telling you, sometimes people can say, wow, okay, I want to do it, but I'm not good to talk. I'm not good to sell. I'm not good to do. I'm not good to this. I'm not good to that. Don't worry about that, guys. We have again, I'm going to say it again in 100 times. We have anything, everything that you need to develop your business in our tools. And one of our tools is our YouTube channel. I'm going to click here on the YouTube channel. And as you can see, I went directly to our Sanki US YouTube channel. Look at this. We have here all the videos that you can share and that you can watch as well. Just use this as a, use this as a training tool. Because when you are going to start exploring all these videos, you will realize that there is so much to see and there is so much to share that definitely people is going to love it. We have here value information, powerful trainings from Dr. Helen, from Mr. Arvide, from myself, from other leaders as well. We have powerful testimonies as well. We have powerful testimonies about the leaders that are doing this business and how successful they are. We have as well a lot of information that maybe you never even know that exists. Sometimes people is asking me, hey Fabi, do you have a video where I can share with someone about how the product works? Yes, of course, it's here in our YouTube channel. This is in Spanish and English, of course, because remember that we have all the markets here in the United States. And that's why we are creating all these materials, all these tutorials, guys. Look at these, the tutorials to navigate on your Sanki Share, the tutorials for your compensation plan, the explanation of your compensation plan. If you don't understand how to make this business, you can just jump to your YouTube channel and see how easy it is to be trained. Even if you are, maybe sometimes we don't have time, right? Maybe sometimes we think that it's too much to be connected in trainings, or it's too much because that's your lifestyle. It's okay. Don't worry. We have everything here. And that's amazing how just to choose one of these videos, let's make something. I'm going to do it now live, in live mode. I'm going to choose this one that was the explanation of the compensation plan. When I choose the video, of course that the video is going to start recording, right? And you're going to be able to see the whole explanation of the compensation plan. I'm going to pause it and I'm going to just click on the share button of my phone, that you should have one as well on your phone, and go to my WhatsApp, because this is the, actually this is the easiest way to share right now. And I'm going to place this video on one of our groups that names Vision 2020 Global Sanki. And there you go. In this moment, I'm sharing with all of you a training that is a compensation plan, right? It's an amazing and fantastic time just to share those videos. Videos are dynamics, right? Let me go back to our Connect part in our Sanki app, and I'm going to now jump to the Facebook. The Facebook page, this is something that it's really important as well. We have a Facebook page that names Sanki USA. And this page is the one that you need to recommend to all the people that wants to buy your product. All the people that wants to buy your product, that wants to be a customer on your business or on your organization, needs to go to Sanki USA. Why? Because here you're gonna find, or they're gonna find, first of all, our address where we are located in Sanki, Vegas, right? It's important because sometimes people is telling you, you know what? I don't trust this type of things because maybe they're scams, because this is an MLM, is a pyramid, or is this type of network marketing? I don't think so. When you are sharing the official page of our Facebook, our Google, when you Google it, you're gonna find our address. You're gonna find that we are a real company. That's why it's really important that you can mention those type of things, because sometimes the people is telling you no's, a lot of no's, but you have to tell them a lot of yes, right? And these yes are going to be totally proof with the tools again that you have. You can go to our Instagram as well. If you are an Instagrammer, that's amazing, because our Instagram channel is just beautiful and fantastic. It's definitely something that you need to look every day. Look at these images that we have, guys. These are beautiful images from actually people that they are consuming the product, from people that they are doing a lot of things. Just give me 1 second here. It's asking me to switch directly to my app. All right. So as I was telling you, this is going to be the way that you're going to be able to share a lot of value images. Look at this image about me. Wow, this is amazing. How you can impact the life of someone just sharing these beautiful pictures that, by the way, are taken by our amazing May, our amazing lady from Vietnam, that she works with us in the marketing team. But look at these people. These are real pictures that all our distributors are giving us in order that we can as well share. What about this? If someone is asking you about how Sanki can be through, just share this value information. This is organic information, guys, that you need to use in order that you can connect, because that's the first step on our Sanki on the go 5 steps, right? Connect with people using your app or using your social media. Another way that you can connect with people as well is sharing, of course, your story, sharing your testimony, sharing what has been doing Sanki with your life since the first day that you starting in this journey with us. Since the first time that you drank a Belash, what did you feel? How do you feel right now before Belash? And how was your life before Belash? And how is your life now with Belash? How is your life now that you have Kasaki? Tell your stories. If you are not really tied to the Sanki share, just tell them by the phone. Call them and tell them, hey, I feel fantastic. I look awesome. Everybody's asking me, what am I doing? Because I look awesomely and I feel definitely the best time of my life. Those are the stories that are going to connect with the people, which is our first step on the Sanki on the go, right? The second step is share the content. As I was showing you, use the social media, use our YouTube channel, use our Facebook, use our Instagram, use our Twitter in order that you can actually share a lot of content from them. But another thing that you're gonna be able to share is the content that we have here in our Sanki share. If you click in this bottom that says at a glance, guess what? You're gonna go directly to the page that we are all the time sharing with you guys, to see the calendar or to see what are the daily activities that we have from Monday to Sunday, special events like today, and promotions, right? This at a glance is going to be your agenda. This is going to be the way that you're going to be able to share that content. Why? Because let's click on, let's say, Tuesday, all right? If we click on Tuesday, we're going to be able to see the calling party for profits. That was last Tuesday, of course, and we have already that information because we had that meeting at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Then we have our Lifestyle Connect, which is at 9 Eastern time. And the only thing that you need to do is click here in this little bottom that is, and there you go. You are already connected on the Zoom. Of course, that in this moment, we are doing the Sanki Success Saturday. As you can see me double now, you can see that I'm on the Sanki Success Saturday because we always use the same webinar link. So guys, as I told you, this is the easiest way to jump on your Sanki on the go and do the things happen. That's the only thing that I'm going to say about that. So something else that I want you to see as well in the at a glance is how easy you're going to be able to, let me go again to here, that the getting started. You'll see this is your agenda. This is a way that you just need to share this at a glance link, which is going to be as well shareable. You can just click here on your share button, go again to our WhatsApp, and I'm gonna do it again to the Vision 2020, and I'm doing this in live mode, guys. So now everybody in our group has our at a glance, so they can see all the activities that you have to do with them as a team, and of course, for your prospects, you have a tool as well. So what else you can share, and what else you can share the content that we have? If we go to the bottom here on our Sanki app that says share, you just need to click that, and then you're gonna be able to share videos, to share social media assets, to share, you know, when I'm saying assets, I'm gonna click it here right now. You're gonna be able to share images, right? Let me click here. And this is a social media campaign that you can use every day, every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, every Friday, Saturday. You know what I'm saying? This is guys, this is something that it's totally valuable for you. Look at this. This is an amazing triple berry blend smoothie with creamy fire. So imagine that you have some customers or some prospects that you are just sharing the samples, which is going to be the next step, but I'm going to share with you a little bit later. So, but you are telling that person, okay, try the balash or try the creamy with this recipe. Is fantastic. It's going to be amazing. You are giving them already additional information that they are not expected, that they are not waiting, because that's omotenashi too. That's part of our service, to give away a lot of things without expecting anything. Go one step forward from others and not expect anything back. That's the only way that you're going to be able to serve from your heart, right? So it's really easy. Once that you choose that image, the only thing that you need to do is you can download the image actually on your gallery. And once that is on your gallery, you can share it as the way as you want. But as well, if you do it from here, you just need to click in share. And then you're going to go again to your social media. I always use particularly our amazing WhatsApp, right? But look at this. This is the text, this is the recipe, and this is the link where they can find more information. And that's it. You already share content. You are already sharing content with the people that is on your contacts on Sanki on the go. That's the main point, that you can share with the people that you have on your phone. That's your list. When you are doing your list to see who is going to be your customer and who's going to be your distributor or independent business owner, you're going to go to your phone. I am pretty sure of that. Or maybe some of you are like old style like me, and you're going to go to your old agenda, and you're going to find those names and phone numbers. That's great too. But at the end of the day, everybody in the world are using one phone like this, are using a smartphone. You do, because you are in this meeting today by a phone maybe, or on your computer, but you have a smartphone. Again, I'm going to say this again. This is the new normal, and that's the way that we communicate from now on. So Something else that you can share as well. Let's go to the videos, the video library. Look at this. First contact customer. Wow, this is something that it's beautiful and it's great. I'm gonna share all this content again, guys, with you on our group. So when we finish our Sanki Success Saturday, when it ends, then you can go and see all this content that I'm sharing with you. And guess what? You can just forward it to your contacts as well. But you can go to your Sanki app and just click as the way that I'm doing it, and that will be it. You will be able to share content in live mode with all the people that you care and all the people that you definitely are going to have on your organization. Improve your health with fundamentals metabolites. Really? You don't need to talk about it. There is a video for it. There is a video that is already there that you can just click on share, and that's it. I'm gonna cancel it right now so we can go. I don't know what happened with my internet and my phone. It seems that it's freeze already. But let me just go again and cancel the section. Okay, so this happens when you are in a live mode, guys. Sometimes the internet goes crazy. Or maybe sometimes my phone goes crazy too. It's a big journey for him. Okay, so while this cancel, I can tell you as well, guys, that all the content that we have here is important as well that you use it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because competition outside can be really strong, you know, and it's gonna be a lot of content that you can maybe find from other people or in other platforms as well, that they are maybe trying to develop Sanki, right? Or they are maybe trying to just to have like, for example, I was checking the other day, just in Google, and I was seeing some images that are really all images from our products, and they are not current anymore. So this content that you have on your app is totally fresh. What I'm saying fresh is that we have the brand guidance from the marketing teams that we have globally and internally at the US office. And they are using all the colors and all the elements that you need to have and that you need to use because you are representing a brand. You are representing something that it's really powerful. You are representing 50 years of medical trials, right? Or 50 years of scientific trials, science behind our products. So that's what you're representing. So if you start being creative and you're creating your own things, just make sure that you're using the things that we have on our app, that we have on our Facebook, that we have on our Instagram, on our YouTube channel, because those are the things that you are going to be able to share properly. Because as I'm saying again, you are representing Sanki. So it's really important in this business. How do you look by yourself? Oh my God, someone is calling me. Maybe that's why my internet goes crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna just delete everything here and I'm going to try to access again. There we go. Sometimes my internet or the app goes like stuck, right? So, but yeah, I was telling you, this is really important that you can use all the elements that we have here because are authorized for the company. And this is the way that you're gonna represent yourself. You need to be professional. As Mr. Elvira was saying, it doesn't matter if you are in pajamas doing the business at home because that's the way that you're doing it now. But what represents you is all the content that we've been working professionally every day, every single day, just for you and because of you guys. So what about the 10D? This is something great too. How you can talk about something, as I told you before. Maybe you don't have a story yet because you just started with Sanki, right? But what about just sharing this guy that he lost a lot of weight using our 10D plan? And this is a caption that is already designed to connect with people. That's the way that you're gonna share it again. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna go to my favorite group, which is Vision 2020, and then I'm gonna send this information. There you go. I'm sharing because sharing is caring, right? So then let's go and check, for example, the guidance of Velash. This is cool, guys. This is amazing. How you just can share the one stick and then you can just share this amazing information about Velash. Why? this village is important of your life, because as this body is showing to you, that's the way it works. Everything that is on green is where your village is going to be. Brain, stomach, guts, you know what I'm saying? Easy, easy. And it's already designed in order that you can use this. What about Corny? What about Corny? You want to see all the content that we have here, and I believe that once that you are sharing this important content with others, you will love it, and they will love it, and they will say, wow, this is super pro. Yes, because I am a pro network marketing, right? So let me see something else about presentations. Whoa, this is great, guys. I don't know how to present. I don't know how to talk about Sanki. I don't know yet how to talk about the products. Don't worry. We have here our presentations that, again, you just need to click and share, go to your favorite group or your favorite contents, and then they will find the link to see a presentation. Easy peasy. I'm super, super happy to have the opportunity to show you these, guys, because sometimes we don't take the time to do it. And this is really valuable information. So let's go to the third step, which is share samples, right? When you click here on the cell button, which is at the bottom of the app, you're going to find this button that says share samples, okay? Let's view what is it about. When you're going to share the link from your app, it's already linked to your back office. This is already linked to your back office, and that means that you are sharing the link with your name. In this case, of course, I'm using the one from the company, but you're going to be able to share the link with your name. For example, Fabiola Hernandez, Rhonda Isaac, Rhonda Burrows, I don't know. The one that is sharing the link is the one that is going to be linked with your back office. Why? Because when your prospect is going to decide to try our amazing products for free, yes, for free, they will be able to just to add on their card 2 pieces of this, which means 4 days of Village and 4 days of Corny for free, and then they will place the order. And this is a regular order, you know, name, email, address, telephone number. So all the information that will be important for us to send the free samples, and of course, to link that person to your back office, because you have a report that names Shinka, and you will be able to see there how many prospects that you've been sharing this link are getting the product for free. In that way, you're going to be able just to follow up with them. Hey, I saw that you got the free Shinkas. Awesome. Congratulations. Let's start doing it. Start bringing them and tell me your thoughts. Oh my God. And then you start sharing the content that I just showed you guys. Then you start sharing images, recipes, and everything that is on your Sanki app in order to they can get more engaged. They are trying it, but at the same time, they are watching videos, they are watching flyers, they are watching ideas how to drink it, how to be kid-friendly, because those smoothies are totally fantastic for kids. Let me tell you that. My daughter loves to have her Kasaki every morning with bananas and some cereal. So guys, I'm telling you, this works. And that's our third step. Just go and share your samples. I'm going to do this again, and I'm going to do it to my favorite group today, which is Vision 2020. Oh my God, you're going to have that group with a lot of content to follow up and review, guys. So now I just shared samplings. I'm just sharing samples right now in this moment to this group that we have more than 200 people, I guess. Easy, easy as just clicking on those buttons. Now, the fourth step is the retail power. Yes, I have already I follow the first step, the second, and the third. They're already trying the samples. Now I need to just make them my customers. That's my retail power. Every business in the world is going to be successful just because they have customers. Yeah, you go to the Starbucks and you buy a coffee or you buy this type of milkshakes, right? And you are a customer for Starbucks. You are not the owner. You are not receiving money to buy a product because you are a customer. And guess what? Starbucks is one of the most billionaire companies around the world. You see? Because they have customers, right? So now, when you are taking advantage of the retail power, remember that once that you start sharing these samples, you're going to be able just to follow up and close the deal and have new customers on your organization. Every 3 customers are going to give you free product. Every 3 customers are going to give you an average of $100. Every 30 customers, $1,000. Ooh, that sounds attractive. $1,000 and a lot of free product. Guys, we have a lot of distributors in this season and in this journey that they are receiving 50 boxes, 20 boxes just for free product. Dr. Franco, actually, he's telling us several times that he is getting free product because of his customers, and he's selling that product, and now he's gaining a lot of thousands of dollars because he is doing what I just showed, sharing samples. All right. Let's go now to the next step and the last one on the Sanki on the go, which is the duplication. As you can see here, guys, every distributor that you're gonna engage on your business are gonna be able to have the same access. Are gonna be able to have the same Sanki share, the same My Connect, access to the same videos, access to the same social media. That's duplicatable. When this is easy and when this is going to be totally fun for everyone, your business is going to be duplicatable. How are you going to duplicate easy? As I told you, once that you share the 5 simple steps of Sanki on the go, people is going to realize and they're going to see how you're going to be able to make this business on the easiest way and on the best way ever, because they just need to follow those simple 5 steps that I just show you using what? My phone. And that's the way that it is nowadays. And don't tell me that no, because I can tell. If I can ask something on our chat, I am pretty sure that the answer is going to be yes. Who on all of you guys, the people that we have today, who all of you are using your phone maybe the 80% of your day? Just type the number 5 if you are down, because I am pretty sure that you do. I'm going to tell you why, because that's the era that we're living. That's the new normal. That's the way that we're communicating. That's the way that we are living our lives. Exactly. 5, 5, 5. Coach Rudan. Yes, of course, baby. You are. All of you guys, all of you wonderful leaders. Yes, that's the way it is. So if you are using this phone all day long just to make social media or just to be chatting with someone or talking over the phone with someone, use it to make a business as well. You saw, I just show you how easy it is to duplicate your business on your phone, to duplicate your business from your hand, to duplicate your business using Sanki on the go. Now, the duplication is going to come when others are watching you doing those 5 steps. When others, I'm telling you, wow, Giselle, wow, Queen Giselle, what, you look fantastic. You're losing weight. Now I'm seeing you in social media, in videos in YouTube. Oh, wow. And you are getting money for that? Yes, ma'am, I am. This is the way that you are going to be an influencer, because an influencer does not mean just to be on the spotlight all the time. An influencer is someone that is making influence in others people's life, right? On the positive side, of course. And we are doing that with our technology. We are doing that with our compensation plan. And we are doing this with our 5 simple steps on Sanki on the go. That's the easiest way to make a profitable business nowadays, guys. That's the easiest way that you can be one of the most important companies around the world, making billions of dollars because we are expanding lives. That's the way it is. We are expanding lives. We're giving longevity to others. We're bringing back health and wellness too. And that's the only way that you're going to do it. Do it with your phone, do it with Sanki on the go, and do it just repeating one more time every day, our 5 simple steps in Sanki on the go. So let me play another video right now that you're going to love. I'm pretty sure of that. And then I'm going to present our next speaker, which is a fantastic, wonderful, marvelous queen. But before we go, let's make this. I hope that you can stand up where you are. Just stand up a little bit. And we're going to make some movements that are going to take our energy up again. And our brain is going to be again focused. And we're going to be thinking and be focused on what we're doing. All right. Remember that we just need to put our hands together. And I hope that you can do it. And after that, you can put me the number 8 if you feel energized again. All right, let's put your hands together and just start moving them like you're making a chocolate, like we said in Mexico. In Mexico, we prepare a chocolate, a coconut, a hot coconut using a little thing that it looks like a spoon, and we make it like that. So make it like that, just make this movement and start feeling how your energy is coming up, how you're gonna feel, how your thermogenesis is getting activated, how your liver, how your guts, how your heart, how your blood pressure is getting up again, because you are on the best event in the history around the world today in this Saturday. So just make it, feel it, feel it. I'm getting chill in all my body because I feel you guys. Even that I cannot see you, I feel you. And I know that you are there doing this because we want the energy up, because we are just in the middle of our amazing Sanki Success Saturday that is made for you, because this is your win season. This is our win season, and say it and make those affirmations. This is our win season. We're gonna win, and we're gonna be on the top, on the top, on the top all the time, because the energy is getting up to, oh my God, I feel it. I feel warm, I feel chills, but it's amazing. I'm excited now because whew, our next speaker is fantastic. It's an amazing, powerful woman. But before I go with her, I'm gonna play this video for you and type the number 8. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all those that are doing the 888. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Pastor Michael. Thank you, all of you guys. Thank you, because I know that you are there. I know that you are alive, and I know that you are having fun with us today as well. Okay, so let me share the video again. I'm gonna stop talking. I know that I speak a lot, guys. I'm sorry, but I get excited. I get really excited how we can make this journey fantastic, because that's the way it is. So let me share now again my screen, and I'm gonna play this video for you, and then I will present our next amazing speaker. All right? Don't go, pay attention, and I'll be back.
This is a story of research and passion that marked its protagonist forever and brought us to where we are today. Alejandro Lopez Tello, Hurt, and Fabiola joined their paths in 2001 as independent distributors of a business in the network marketing industry. That first experience was enough to know that they wanted to find an honest business that looked after the desires and dreams of the people. Faithful to their values, they partnered in 2003 and they decided to do things the right way. In 2005, their first company was born, which confirmed their promise to provide a safe space for their distributors. However, an essential element was missing: the technology that could offer unique products, differentiators that would represent a competitive advantage in the market. A true blue ocean. Despite the limitations experienced during the 7 years of business, and just when it seemed that everything was lost, thanks to the hard work, commitment, and solid perseverance of the three founders, finally came the piece that was needed to lead the business to success. In October 2009, history would change the course of these unbreakable entrepreneurs, driven by his vision and passion to offer the best to people. Alejandro met Dr. Brigitte Edias, an outstanding French-Japanese scientist with research laboratories in Spain, France, and Japan, and decided to travel to Tokyo that same day. There, Dr. Edias showed him the future of nutrition with its multiple technologies, patents, clinical studies, and scientific support worldwide. For the first time, after more than 7 years, Alejandro finally found technologies that worked inside the cells of the human body. Nothing can compare with what we offer to what is offered in the market today in any distribution industry. Dr. Edias told Alejandro something forceful. If you want to change people's lives, you need to offer products that work within the body and improve their quality of life. We already have decades doing it, From that moment on, Alejandro and Dr. Edias had a common dream to work in favor of life through the application of the nano-biotechnology and the nutrigenomics, which together work at the molecular level within the cells of the body and with the intestinal microbiota. After his return from Japan, Alejandro was clear that he had to start a new company and close the previous one. So, he spoke with his partners, Kurt and Nancy Mueller, and decided to start over. The arduous road traveled and this latest generation of technologies, together with network marketing industry, was the seed that founded Sanki Global, a company with a clear mission: to be a source of well-being dedicated to help you evolve without limits in order to achieve your life's purpose. The name of Sanki comes from the combination of the suffixes san, which in Japanese means honor and respect, and ki, the vital energy. Therefore, Sanki means respect for vital energy. At Sanki, we believe that if we are able to improve the quality of life of people, we are able to change their world. We approach a business model with innovative products which allows you to contribute to the welfare world in order to receive in return financial income that contributes significantly in your life. This is Sanki, the science of well-being. During these years, Sanki has been accompanied by its great family, with whom he shares a simple philosophy: improve people worlds to achieve a significant change in our planet. To be part of Sanki's history is to enjoy a life in harmony and committed to the welfare of the world. Join us on this great journey and help us to continue building this legacy that will live for more than 100 years. We are ready to reach more places on the planet, staying united, loyal, and benevolent as the essence of the samurai.
I want to share with you this video just for one reason, because it's really important to see where we're coming from. And this video to me means a lot, because that's the only way that we can say what is Sanki, the real version that we are. This is the fact. And this video is the one that you need to share. A lot of times when people is asking you why Sanki, why now? Or when people is asking you, what does Sanki means? This is the video that you need to share. This is the video that you need to watch and listen every time that you can, because that's the real Sanki. That's is the history of Sanki. And that's the way that we started a long time ago, 10 years to be exactly and specific. And you don't need to, you don't need to be redundant. You don't need to oversell the company. Just share this. Just say the truth, right? That is what we is. That is what it is, and that's what we are. And you are now part of that. So let me go now to the next presenter that, oh my God, what can I say about this beautiful lady that I'm all the time telling her that she is definitely magnificent, amazing. Oh, no, wait, a little bit. I lost myself, guys, I'm sorry. It's me again. Oh yeah, this lady is magnificent and fantastic, and it's me again, because I was telling you that based on what we were doing or what we were watching on this video, it's really important as well that we can understand how a group of people, or a group of, or to be specific, 3 men that they believe and they had a powerful dream 10 years ago, being distributors, because they were distributors too, as the way that Mr. Hervide he was a distributor too for another company. And actually that's part of the history. That's why he's on the video too, because they met together, these 4 guys, Mr. Hervide, Mr. Alejandro Lopez-Tello, Mr. Gerd Mueller, and Mr. Enzi Mueller. They worked together in another company, being distributors as you are, guys, right? Being distributors as you are today. And now they are the owners of a company that is changing thousands of people's life. You'll see how your dream can be so powerful that you can make it true. How your dream can be so valuable that you can make it true. And I'm telling you this because the next topic that I'm going to share with you is how to advance in this season with Sanki based on our compensation plan. It's going to be easy. It's not that hard. I just show you the 5 steps with Sanki on the go. Now, what are you going to receive? I'm sorry. I get excited and I'm going to speak a lot and my voice turns weird. What are you going to receive because of those 5 steps? What is the result of that? The first thing, the result of that is definitely, guys, the recognition for yourself, right? When you are starting a business and when you are doing a business in this journey nowadays, that everybody needs recognition. Definitely something that is going to happen is that you will need to be recognized too because of that. You will need to be recognized by yourself, first of all, and then from the rest of the world. Because those little steps that you are taking every day are going to take you to that level, are going to take you to achieve that dream, as the way that Mr. Vide, Mr. Alejandro, Mr. NC, and Mr. Gerd Muller, they decided to do it. They decided to have a dream and make it true and make it happen. And that's why we're here today. They are the reasons why we are here today, because they believe on themselves and they believe in just one project that is going to take maybe a lot of time to have to be on the top. But we are building it together. We are in this together and we're doing this together in order that we can achieve that dream. Now you are part of this history. Now you are part of that video. Now you are part of that vision and that mission that we have as a company in order that you can achieve your own dreams. And that's our responsibility. That's why it's really, really important, guys, to see what is the goal that I want to achieve. How am I going to achieve those goals that I set up at the beginning of the year, that I set up at the middle of the year, that I'm setting up maybe today at the end of the year? It's never late to do it. It's never late to do it, right? We are almost at the last part of our year, the 2020. And I've been mentioned this several times and actually doing some conversations and interviews with some people about this. What are you expecting for these last months of the year? Queen Rudan, she gave us on the last Sanki Success Saturday an amazing and fantastic visual board training. It's never late to achieve those dreams. It's never late to be part of the history. Never is going to be late that you can realize what is your best version and who you are. And that's why we want to recognize those advancements, those achievements, those steps that you're taking with us in Sanki. But there is money on that way too. There is money as well. If we want to be honest, yes, you're building a business. You need to receive money because of that. And that's why we're here today, because we're giving you the necessary tools in order that you can receive that money, in order that you can have that profit that you deserve, in order that you cannot be worried. You don't need to be worried about anything else because of money, right? In Sanki, with Sanki on the go, using the tools that we're showing today, using us as a tool as well. And I'm going to say this, you are using us as a tool as well. And that's correct. That's great. That's what we're here for, right? You're going to be able to receive money because of that. That's the purpose of building a legacy. That's the purpose of building a business, that you can have that money to pay those bills, to be in peace with your bank, to be in peace with yourself, to have a good vacation time. Thanksgiving is coming. Thanksgiving is coming. Why not? Sanki can pay your dinner for Thanksgiving. Why not? Oh, that sounds good, like for a promotion. I hope that you are listening to that, Mr. Vine, Dr. Helen, and Christina, that you're taking notes. That would be a good idea. I'm going to share it with you on Monday. It came to my mind just right now. But that's the point, that with Sanki, guys, you can make your Thanksgiving dinner. You can make your Christmas gifts. You can make you can just close the year as the way that you deserve, as the way that you deserve. It's not the way that you want, it's the way that you deserve it, but you need to realize it, right? So let me now share again my screen, but I'm gonna change you off this place, guys, because my battery is running out. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna put you here. I guess that you can still see me. All right, I just need to charge my computer. There you go. Setting goals to achieve ranks with Fabiola Hernandez. That's me. So then let's go now and check those setting goals that I love these. I love, to be honest. Let me bring my chair in this side. And look at these, guys. I'm gonna do it again. Let me show you this beautiful shirt. Look at this. And look at this. Make today count. That's what we're doing today, right? Make today count. I love it. Look at this. Make today count. That's what we're doing today. I'm not tired to watch that beautiful shirt. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, advancements of recognition. What is your goal? That's something that you need to set up. We are in 1 week almost to the end of the leadership period, which is actually October 30th, right? We are just in 1 week, starting now. What is that goal that you want to achieve? I just want to tell you that it's a simple thing. The first goal that you can achieve, if you haven't, because you're a brand new person, is to be a certified distributor. Get 3 customers, easy peasy. I just showed you the tools how to do it. I just told you how to call and tell, hey guys, I'm feeling fantastic. I'm drinking this green powder that name's Belash, and it's making me beautiful every day. That Belash, by the way, means beauty age in French, right? That's another epic topic that you need to understand. So get 3 customers and you're gonna be a certified distributors. I shared with you yesterday in our groups the people that achieve these first advancement this week. And it's amazing how we're growing up a lot because of you. The second achievement is rising star. Get 3 customers and 2 distributors. That's easy peasy too, because when you have the 3 customers and you're receiving free product and you receive money for that, guess what? Your friends and your family and others they want to make exactly the same. They want to be as well receiving free product and receiving money for that. There you go. You are a rising star because you have 3 customers and 2 distributors in your organization. And the other advancement is be a superstar. This is get 6 customers and 4 distributors. I got my 6. We have this beautiful pin that you will receive once that we close the leadership period this coming Friday, the 30th. We're going to close our leadership period and we're going to ship to all of those that has been achieved the 6 customer their pin because you got your 6. And that's something that you need to feel proud of it. That's something that you need to tell everybody. I got these recognitions because I have my first 6 customers. And that's great. That's the foundation of your organization and your business forever, for the next 100 years, right? Based on our mission. And then you need to bring 4 customers, 4 distributors, I'm sorry, 4 friends or 4 people from your family that they trust you, that they want to make this business with you, and you're gonna place 1 each of them in all of your 4 teams, because you have 4 teams in Sanki, right? As the way that it looks in this image. We have 4 teams. We have to work with 4 teams. So you're gonna place 1 distributor in one of these teams, in one of each team, and then you are a superstar. And who doesn't want to be a superstar? Everybody wants to be a superstar. We love to be superstars. That's why we are sometimes with our families having fun, and when we go to these places and we dance, or maybe on our dinner we're making jokes, everybody loves to be a superstar and everybody loves to be recognized because of that. In Sanki, we're going to do it too. Every time that you have, or the first time that you got your 6 customers and your 4 new journey pioneers. That's easy. That's the easy way. And this superstar, guys, let's say that is the pre-step to achieve to the duplicator, which is going to be the next slide that I'm going to show for you. Once that you have your 4 distributors in every team, as you see here, distributor 1, distributor 2, distributor 3, distributor 4, and you with 300 points each, all of you, you're going to become a duplicator. And that's the way that you are going to be recognized. Become a duplicator on your first week, on your first 2 weeks, on your first steps to success in Sanki. That's the foundation. That's the foundation of your organization, because when you have these 4 customers, 4 distributors, one of in each team, those are going to give you the perfect balance to grow up and go to the next levels that I'm going to show you later about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way that you are going to be able to determine which team is going to be more powerful and which team is going to be a little bit more weak, and in which team you need to put more attention. But because maybe in the team 1, I have someone that is a super shark and it loves to have money and it's making this business really, really quick. That's awesome. On your team, you're going to have that powerful leg or powerful team that is going to give you the balance to the other 3, right? Which is part of the leadership ranks too. On the second team, maybe you have someone that is a really, really dolphin person, that is all the time in parties, that is all the time sharing with a lot of people, that is all the time in social media, that is all the time making videos and sharing and blah, blah, blah. And that person is going to be connecting with others too, but it's going to be part of your balance, right? Maybe on the third leg or on the third team, you have someone that is really skeptical, but it's here. But that person loves to listen to Dr. Ideas. That person loves to share with doctors. That person loves to share with these people that they are more skeptical, but at the same time, they're really smart because they know that when we have something that is unique, it's an amazing opportunity to make a business. And maybe on your fourth leg, you have a whale, right? This person that is going to be able and willing to help and serve all the people around the world, and is going to be willing to do everything to save the world and have worldwide peace as Miss Universe, right? But that person is going to connect with organizations. It's going to connect you maybe with others that are doing the same thing, and they are doing the same feeling, to help others and save the world. And that will be the weak balance that the weak side that you're going to have. These 3 personalities are going to help you to balance your foundation, right? And those 4 teams are going to determine how you're growing up in Sanki. Believe it or not, if you really do want to be successful in Sanki, guys, you need to open these 4 teams. You need to have your 4 teams activated. 1 person in each team with 300 points, and you with 300 points is going to take you to the duplicator. Now, you can tell me, okay, Fabi, what does it mean 300 points? Okay, there we go. Let's say that your shark on the team 1 is going to be enrolled with the 400 points pack. There you go, your check. Easy, because a shark is going to make a lot of investment because he knows that it's a lot of money on it, right? Check, you have 400 points there. On the team 2, we said that we have the dolphin, right? Maybe this dolphin is fantastic to bring you customers. Okay, let's say that the dolphin got enrolled with the 50 points pack, but this dolphin is bringing you, or is bringing to his organization or her organization a lot of customers with 2 boxes of product each. His or her points plus the ones of the customers are going to count for these 300 points. Let's say that the skeptical on the team number 3 is going to buy the 200 points pack, and is going to enroll another skeptical one with another 200 points pack. There you go, your check. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you examples how you can play with these 300 points, because at the beginning it could be like, wow, how can I ask to my distributor to have 300 points? Is this person needs to buy the whole product? No. It could be when they enroll someone else or when they bring other customers. Yes? So in that way, your distributor is going to have points from his or her purchases and the customers or distributors that this person is bringing to your organization. So once that you have your 4 teams with 1 distributor each, direct distributor that you invite to the company, with 300 points each and you with 300 points, you're going to be a duplicator. And that's the first step that you need to do to make the leadership bonus come into your life, which is the 9% of the commissionable sales from the global company every 2 months around, more or less. This coming Friday the 30th, we're going to close a leadership period. I dare you that if you haven't even achieved the duplicator, do it this week. Do it this week. Tell me and I can help you too. I can make calls with you. I can make three-way calls with you. I can make special private presentations. I can launch your party with you, Mr. Reed as well, and Dr. Helen too. And you know what? Even Miss Christina, we want to help you to be successful here, right? So make it. Just do the duplicator if you haven't achieved it. But if you achieve the duplicator already, that's amazing because you just need to do this one time in order to go to the next level, which is going to be our bronze. All right? Become a bronze when you help 2 members of your team to be duplicators. That's easy. That's the key, guys. Remember that this business means to help others to achieve their dreams, right? Making this business in this journey means that with Sanki on the go, we need to put a lot of people together, all together, and we as a team, as a family, as a community, we can grow up together in this. So that's why when you're gonna be developing this business, you need to help from your team at least 2 people to be duplicators, and then automatically you're gonna be a bronze. As I told you, the foundation of your organization is going to be your duplicator. That is going to give you the balance, right? So this is one option that you can have 2 distributors, one in different team, one in one team and the other one in another team. And there you go. You're going to be a bronze leader. Now let's go to the next rank, which is silver. Build 3 bronzes. So I guess that you're following me. Bringing or building 3 bronzes means that I need to have 1 person with 2 duplicators in order to be a bronze. Sounds good. Team 1. Team 2, 1 person, 2 duplicators under them, that's a bronze. Works. Team 4 or team 3, 1 person with 2 duplicators on this organization, that's bronze. That's great. Now I'm a silver. Now I am a silver. Or it could be that you have 2 bronzes in just one team and the other bronze on another team. Remember the balance. Remember that you need to have a balance. Oh, wow. Like a fly is coming here and it's driving me crazy. All right. So 2 bronzes in one team and in 1 bronze in another team. And there you go. You are a silver bronze, a silver rank, right? Now, what does it mean to be a gold rank? 3 silvers. I know that it seems really easy, and I know that it is really easy, guys, because we are giving you today what you need to do it. And this is the easiest way that you can understand what do you need in order that you can become a leader. Yes, it's the easiest way. You just need to understand the first foundation, which is our duplicator. When you got it, let's say that the leadership is just going to come by itself because you build the balance. So when you are helping others to build their balance as well and making rising stars and making superstars and making duplicators, you will be able to grow up. So being a goal can be with 3 silvers, 1 in different teams, or it could be 2 silvers in one team and another one in the other one. Why are we showing this in these images, the 3 teams or 2 teams? Because in order that you can achieve a rank, guys, you need to have the duplicated structure at least 1 time done on your life, and you need to have the balance on your network. It means that the 4 teams needs to be active, and you can have maybe, as I said before, a powerful leg or a powerful team, but the other 3 legs or the other 3 teams, they need to balance the amount of points, which is the 3rd requisite, the volume that you need to achieve the rank. Yes, Are you following me? I hope that you are following me. Please type on the chat. If you are following me, type the number 3, please. So that means in that way that we are going to make this easy and we don't need to explain a lot. And that's something that I want to recommend you as well, guys. Don't try to understand the compensation plan at the beginning. Don't try to understand how the ranks works. Don't try to understand. Thank you for those beautiful number 3s. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't try to understand all those details. Just try to bring a lot of people that is going to be on your business in this journey with you, just making a difference in the world, making a difference on their lives. I'm telling you this with these examples because once that you are get in, as I told you, under the platform to be a leader, you will need to understand it. But I want to make sure that you will realize, you won't maybe even realize when you're going to be a leader, because the only thing that you need to be focused on is on the people that is under you, is on the people that trust you. When you are building or helping them build their organization, the gold is going to come. I'm showing you these images in order that you can balance your organization and you can qualify, because believe it or not, it's super super fun how and it's actually frustrated sometimes. I'm going to be honest, it's sometimes frustrated how you can maybe have the volume to be a platinum, and you can have maybe the duplicated structure because you did it already, but you don't have the balance on it because you have all the points in just one leg. And it's like, oh my God, no, you're just giving the money on the table. You're just putting the money there and you're not taking it. We are giving you the money there and you're not taking it. So that's why I'm showing these images and this training, because it's really important to have the balance on your team. It's really important to have the balance on your organization in order that you can achieve those ranks. The same for platinum. You need 2 goals on your organization to be platinum. You can have 2 goals in one of each leg, which, guys, it's amazing how once that you achieve the gold rank, platinum can be really easy because you just need to be focused on someone that you want to help you as a gold. But as well, you need to achieve your own goals, right? Not gold, goals. Sorry if my English is not that clear. Sorry if my English is not good looking. I used to listen that a long time ago. So when you have a goal that you need to achieve to be, for example, a diamond rank, you need to check who's from your team are willing to be platinums. 2, just 2, right? And those 2, one of each team, are going to help others to be golds, and others to be silvers, and others to be bronzes, and others to be duplicators. And that's when the abundance comes to your life. That's why I'm telling you, you won't even realize when you're gonna be a diamond leader or a double diamond leader, because you are helping others to achieve their dreams too. Become a double diamond when you have 2 diamonds on your organization. Yes, that's the way it is. But again, as you can see, 1 in each leg, in each team, because we want you to have balance all the time. To be a triple diamond, there we go. You need 2 double diamonds, right? Because after the platinum, you just need to double the points in order that you can roll up to the next rank. You need to just double the points. For example, for platinum, you need, no, for gold, you need 30,000 points, right? For platinum, you need 60,000 points. So for diamond, you need 120,000 points, etc., etc., etc. So that's why from now on, you will see just that if you want to be an ambassador, you need to have 2 triple diamonds under you. If you're going to be a crown ambassador, you need to have 2 ambassadors under you. You'll see how it's double. But the thing here, guys, is not just to have the rank, as I said at the beginning. It's not just about the recognition, because we're going to do it. We're going to make a huge party for you once that you are achieving these ranks. And we've been doing these online parties since 2 months ago, I guess, or 3 months ago, since the beginning of the times of the pandemic, I guess, because we want to recognize your efforts, right? But it's not an effort. We want to recognize the steps that you are taking to achieve that dream. But you have to have it clear. If you don't have that clear, if you don't have that vision on that dream that is going to inspire you every day, that is going to help you every day to achieve it, you won't get any of these ranks. That's the base of your business. You have to have that why that is going to make you cry or fly, as Queen Giselle Johnny said. Correct? So once that you have it up, just be focused on that. Just focus all your energy and all your love and all your passion and knowledge and trainings and presentations and time on that gold, and then you're gonna be that platinum that you were looking for. You know what I'm saying? Okay, guys, so this is basically how does it look like on your organization when you are achieving these ranks. That's the way that you should look like in your leadership bonus and your leadership bonus report on your My Connect on your back office. You will be able to see all your organization, your 4 legs or your 4 teams, and then you will be able to see who are those duplicators, diamonds, silvers, bronzes, etc., in order that you can achieve that rank advancement. All right. So before I go to the next topic, I want to bring to the table to these beautiful people. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you so much for those chats that you're typing. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that because I love to have the sensation that I'm speaking not just by myself, right? That you are there and we are in this together. Okay, so let me bring now to the table. I'm gonna bring to the line uh, two special people that I really respect and I really love a lot because they've been in this season doing big advancements on their business, and they've been doing big advancements as well on others on their business, right? And someone that I respect a lot, and actually I love to listen to her. She's super energized all the time. She's super energized and she has a beautiful smile all the time. And I feel really honored to have her today being part of this little testimonial moment because she is being making a lot of steps in this season, in this journey with us, and she's being successful. And I'm pretty sure that she wants to share with you guys how proud she feels to be part of this company and how proud she feels to be part of this amazing journey that we are growing all together and that we are having just the best time ever in the world. So if the host can help me to put our Queen Averna Dalbiel as a co-host, I will appreciate it so she can open her microphone and camera, please. Or maybe you can make me a host and I can help her. Thank you so much, our host. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you listened to her name already. Our Queen, beautiful Averna Dalbiel is here from Bahamas, representing Bahamas, today to share with us just a little testimony about how Sanki has changed her life since the first day that she started. Queen Avernell, can you hear us? There you go. Can you hear us, Queen?
I can hear you, Fabi. Can you hear
Awesome.
me?
Yes, I can
Okay.
hear you, beautiful. Thank you so much. And welcome. And thank you so much for your time representing the beautiful Bahamas. We feel really honored to have you here. And we want to listen from you, Queen, how how Sanki has changed your life since the first day when you started with us. Please take us away.
Okay, one moment for me, Fabi.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, guys, pay attention of these stories
Okay.
because
Well, I'm back. Hi, how's everybody doing on this super Saturday? It's a pleasure to talk about how Sankey has changed my life. And first of all, you meet so many fabulous persons or people on in Sankey. I mean, you meet Queen Fabiola, and this has been exceptional meeting those persons. But when I first was introduced to the Sankey system, I had many questions. And for someone who had been in the hotel industry for almost 22 years, you discover certain things begin to happen to your body. And one of the things that, because of the type of job that um, I, w- um, I was involved in, I had to stay on my legs for a very long time. At the end of the day, when I would get home, I would have a lot of pains in my legs, and I would put any type of cream to kind of soothe the legs. Rubbing down, you smell like Bengay. You're putting all sorts of stuff on the legs. So that was one of my issues. The second thing, because you work in different temperatures, you're in the hot, in the cold, I had experienced issues with my fingers, like the benefice. I would have pain. And so coming on the Sanki system, that was something that I looked at. I said, okay, let me try this and see what will happen. Well, today, I no longer have those issues with my legs. I can do a fist, and that is excellent. The other part for Sanki is most women who would go in menopause and they have hot flashes, they would probably just say, well, what can I take? The Sankey system is excellent for that. So my why is that I can now get out of my bed and I don't feel like as if I'm an old person. I could move. And one of my why is that I want to be able to retire, maybe in a couple of maybe 7 years or less or more. But I will retire not with pains, but I can retire with more energy, and I can share this product with other persons. And just a quick story, just something quick that happened about 2 weeks ago. I was working in the kitchen and I can't remember hitting my hand. And my thumb, my left thumb was giving me a lot of issues and it started to swell. And I remember, oh yeah, the Canute fire, because it's in the evening. Put some inner seven in that, and the next morning I got up, the pain was gone, and the swelling started to go down. I don't know what happened, but I know one thing: I feel super good after that. So that is my testimony to why Sankey, you don't have to retire coming out of an industry or the hotel industry with aches in your feet, eggs in your hand. We have the system here that is going to help you feel super young. Back to you, Queen Fabiola. That is my why, Sankey.
Wow, wow, Aronel, that's fantastic, and that's super powerful because definitely when we have, I'm sorry, when we have true stories and when we have people that is just as you said, that's just coming as the way that it is because of a reason, in this case, health. And then you can see that is an opportunity as well to be healthy financially too. It's as a perfect complement. So thank you so much for that, those moments, Queen Avernell. I'm pretty sure that you're gonna be here in the next 100 years, and I'm pretty sure that you're gonna be one of our powerful diamonds, a pink, beautiful diamond. What about that?
I tell you,
Yay! Exactly. Let's do it. I love that. Awesome. Okay, guys. So thank you so much again, Queen Avernell, for being here with us. I won't take more time from you guys from the testimonies because we have now another amazing queen that is actually representing Bahamas. And you were waiting for her during the whole morning. Me too. And she is just a fantastic and wonderful and precious, beautiful lady, you know. And when I'm saying this, is the whole word because she is unbelievable. She's all the time willing to serve. She's all the time ready to go. She's all the time listening to the feedback from her team. She's all the time making the things happen every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day that she wakes up, she has a personal mission and she has a personal goal every day, right? And she is being, for a long, long time fighting against a lot of difficulties on her life. However, that doesn't stop her. Never, never in life. She's an amazing coach. She's a wonderful leader. She's a fantastic mom. She's a beautiful sister, an amazing daughter, and one of the best friends that I've been seeing in all my life with her friends. She's all the time supporting everyone. But she's really smart. She's intelligent. She is perfect. She has a beautiful voice. She sings beautifully and she's really talented. She's doing different things at the same time, guys. But I guess that the more powerful word that I can use for this Wonder Woman is that she's unstoppable. Nobody can stop her. Not even the hurricanes in Bahamas can stop her. And I'm talking now about our next queen, which is our beautiful gold leader in Sanki, one of our top leaders, Queen Rudan, Dr. Rudan Leckberg. How are you,
Thank
Queen?
you. I am awesome. I'm absolutely fantastic. It's good. It's good. I am good. I had a headache this morning, but I took my Belage, so that got rid of it.
Oh my God, that's
So yeah,
awesome.
but I am good. I am good, and I am ready to go. Let me see if I can get this screen up. Let's
Yes,
see
thank
here.
you so much, Queen Rudan, for being with us in this Sanki Success Saturday. Take us away, please.
You're very welcome. I just got to figure out how to get the screen bigger. I think you just press play. I don't know if that's gonna do it. No, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I have no idea how to use PowerPoint, and so that's something. I mean, this is not what I use. This is not my strength. So give me 1 second. What do I press, Fabi?
Yeah, you can just press at the bottom of the page, go to a presentation. There is like a little cup. It looks like a little cup.
Okay, I think I found it.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, so now I'm a guru at PowerPoint. Oh, that's funny. So yes, guys, I am here to talk today about dealing with three ways. And three-way calls are one of basically the lifeblood of I don't want to say network marketing, but of marketing, of multi-level marketing, because it really helps those persons that don't really know what to say or how to say it. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you're new to something, so this is what we do to assist the different persons, the different leaders. It's our responsibility. When we bring somebody in, they're not going to know what to say. Okay, so the three-way calls help to validate your company or your MLM opportunity to the person that you're sharing the information with. So what that means is that you might not have a lot to say. You might be totally excited because you tried the product, but you still might not know anything. So the three-way call comes in where the other leader is going to be able to assist you with either sharing a testimony, sharing some, detailed information that you basically wouldn't be able to do at all. So what is a three-way call? Basically, it's, say I'm new to the company. I really want to share the information. I'm going to call the person that brought me in, and or like a Queen Fabi or Mr. Vita or Dr. Helen. And I'm going to be like, first of all, we need to find out when they're available, because remember, they're very, very busy. Okay. So you want to find out when they're available, what times they're available, so that you can then go back to your prospect, the individual that's asking you all this information, and ask and say to them, well, I really, really want to share this information with you. I have somebody that can definitely tell you more than I can, but they're available at such and such a time. And the person will be like, okay. And so then now you've made this contact. So it's going to bridge the gap between a new person and an expert. So that's what that part 2 is, bridging that gap and bringing it together. And it helps to build confidence of the person that's bringing in, because why? They're going to sit and listen. They're not going to have much to say. They're going to introduce you to the individual, but they're going to not have a lot to say. They're literally going to just be quiet when you're doing a three-way. So how does it look? I've gotten the appointment. I'm now setting it up. So I'm going to get the person that I want to have the three-way with, not the expert, but I'm going to get the person that we're having the conversation with, the prospect. I'm going to get them on the call first. And when I get them on that call, then I'm going to connect the expert. Now, prior to me doing all of this, I would have had a conversation with the individual that's how would I say? It would be me. I would have a conversation with the expert to get their bio, to have a little bit of information about them. I would also give the expert a little bit of information about the individual that they're going to speak to. And why is that important? Well, that's important because you don't want certain things to be said that ought not to be said. And you're like, what does that mean? Like, what do you mean by that? Well, what if the person that I'm speaking to just went through a really bad divorce and the expert says your husband or your wife? They would be offended. However, if I know this information, I would share this with the expert so that when they are speaking to the individual, they wouldn't say things in error or to offend, and not purposely, but in error. So it's very important that you do that. So what does this slide says? It says new network marketers aren't the only people using three-ways on their prospects. High-ranking representatives in an MLM industry use them also. Remember, just because someone is high-ranking in the industry doesn't mean that he or she has a warm market who sees them in a positive light. Now, this is important because, and I've said this before on another presentation we've done about this, is that a lot of times not everybody sees us how we wish them to see us. And maybe in our community, we've done something and people remember us maybe just for that. But when you're dealing with an expert that maybe has seen you in another light, they've seen you doing other things in a network marketing company, then you're going to be able to talk to these individuals, and this expert will be able to even edify you, because you're going to edify them, but they're going to edify you. And then it's going to turn the person that they are speaking to is going to be like, oh, okay. Also, Ruthann she ain't drunk no more all the time. She's not doing all these different things. So you have to remember, persons are going to see you in different lights. And I've said this before, people don't join companies. And even Mr. Avita said it earlier. He said he uses the phrase, would you like to join me in business? Okay. And the reason for that is because they do join you. They don't join Sanki first. They join you. So when you see yourself not getting a lot of persons in your business, it's a reflection. You literally have to do an inner reflection, and you have to say, okay, how can I improve on who I am as an individual? Because this is how I'm being viewed. Okay, what am I doing wrong? And so I just wanted to throw that in there because that's very important when doing three-ways. It's because people are joining you. But with a three-way, you want to make sure to have that conversation with the expert. You don't want the expert to come on and just say something that might be out of the way and it will not be intentional. And you also need to know who the expert is you're talking to. Have some information on them, because you first of all want that person to know that you're presenting to, that this individual has taken time out of their busy schedule to speak to them. And I'm not, making someone to be better than somebody else, but you need for them to understand the urgency of speaking to this individual. And this individual is going to give them information that you would not, as an individual, because you just came in, be able to share with that prospect. And that's very important as well, because they're going to go into information that the person will be sitting there in awe. Now, remember, guys, when you are doing a three-way, you do not interrupt. You don't go, oh, no, but you missed this. And, oh, but no, but that's the wrong price. Just say nothing. And why I say that is because, one, the person that's presenting gets thrown off. It literally throws you completely off when someone keeps on just interrupting a conversation or your train of thought. So I would highly recommend, and it's word of thumb is that when somebody is doing a three-way, once you've introduced you've introduced the prospect, because you're going to introduce the prospect first. You're going to say, hey, Dr. Helen, I have Sherilyn Johnson on the phone. She is a former high top leader in the insurance field. She is a mother, a dynamic mother. She is a this, a this, a that, a that, a that. You're going to edify her. Okay. So you've edified the prospect. And then you're going to say, and Sherilyn Johnson, you have the honor to be speaking to today to Dr. Helen Delahousse, the CSMO of Sanki Global. She is a mother of 9. She is an author, okay, a New York Times best-selling author. She is a champion for the poor. This lady does things globally all around the world. You would edify her. So now both persons not only feel good about each other, but they know who you're speaking to. When Dr. Helen comes on, she's going to say, oh, Sherilyn, it's a pleasure to meet you. And it's an honor to have Dr. Ruthann on the line. And she's going to edify me. Edification is 90% or 95% or even 99% of the close. That's why Dr. Helen is so good at it. When you hear her doing her edification, sometimes it's a little long and you're like, okay. But when you're finished, you're like, God damn, who's she talking to? Or who's she talking about? That person feels like they are a king or a queen. And so the key is edification and knowing how to do it, but it's finding and pulling out the best qualities in an individual. And it's not lying. It's the fact that you have to look within that individual and find whatever their best qualities are. You want to be able to edify them with it. And like it says here, in most cases, it does not have to be your upline. You know, Queen Fabi just mentioned, if you need a three-way done, Mr. Avita is available. She's available. Dr. Helen is available. Now, remember, Dr. Helen and Mr. Avita, they are like, that's the creme de la creme. So what I mean by that, I'm not knocking Queen Fabi, because Queen Fabi, you are the creme de creme too. But what I'm trying to say is I would definitely put Mr. Avita on calls with maybe some doctors and different persons like that, because that's the level, and it's not knocking anything. It's just that's the level that certain people circulate. They want to know that they're dealing with the director of the company, you know, and I'm sorry to say, but that's just how some people are, you know, and I hate it, but that's just people. So when they want to speak to you, you'll say, oh, I have the national sales director on. They feel good. Oh, I have the chief sales marketing officer on. So it's just different tiers that you can actually, go to. These are go-to persons, which are dynamic because they know more about it than anybody else. Okay. Also, again, just remember that the three-way call, it provides social proof to the prospect that there is a sense of a team atmosphere as well as support available. So then they realize that, oh, okay, so you mean it's not just you, and that people are out there to help me. Because remember, if they're coming in, think about it. When you first came into Sanki, you're looking to say, well, okay, is somebody going to help me like they're helping you, or is it just that I'm by myself? So when a prospect sees that, oh, all of these persons are willing to help, all of these persons are out there stretching their arms, then they say, oh, okay, this is cool. I feel I can do this. Because oftentimes, guys, people feel that they cannot do it. Yeah, you heard me. People feel that they cannot do it, no matter, like it said in the previous slide, no matter how successful they've been. Sometimes people's feelings get in the way, and their personal self, they just feel like they don't have the self-esteem to do it. And everybody has their own reasons. However, this three-way call really, really, really helps build the company, assist you as an individual, and also assist your prospect in knowing that other people are always, always going to be there for you. So, this is the process of a three-way call. Like I said before, tell the person who's doing the three-way call, most likely your upline, about your prospect. Call your prospect. If you're already on the phone with them, explain to to them what's going on in the call, that the expert of the company to answer questions and concerns that they might have. Edify your upline in a way that puts your prospect in the position to listen. Connect the upline and prospect on the three-way call. Introduce the both of them. And guess what? And let them do the rest. And you stop talking. Do not talk. Do not talk. Do not have anything to say. At the end, the leader is going to say, that's presenting, the expert is going to say, now, if you have any other questions, please, Cheryl, get back with Dr. Rusa, and she will definitely be able to answer them. If she is not able to answer it, she will get back to me. And so it's just a circle. That three-way call is the triangle, and it's a connection, but you're not actually doing hardly anything. Your job is really to connect the two, edify both, and then step back. Mute your line. Oh, and make sure that you're in a quiet spot, because I know I've been on calls sometimes where there's just a lot of noise going on. So sometimes you want to make sure to even tell the prospect what time is good for you, where you will be in a space that you are able to listen, a space that you are able, a quiet space versus a lot of noise, because it's also going to distract the presenter that is giving, the expert that is coming to you to do the three-way call. So that ends my presentation, and that's what a three-way call is. So thank you so much. Back to you, Fabi.
Thank you so much, Queen Ridan. Thank you so much for your training. This is amazing how as you said before, how we can support others doing these three-way calls, which is the key factor, guys, when you are doing this business, right? Because anytime that you don't feel, as I said at the beginning of my presentations too, if you don't feel the confidence yet to talk about the product, about the compensation plan, about the company, you can help. You can have that help from other queens and kings and leaders that we have in this journey in this season. And she's right. As I told you as well, you can contact me, you can contact Dr. Helen, you can contact Mr. Video. Well, you can ask us to contact Mr. Video to help him, to help you as well to make these three-way calls, which is really important to have all the time someone that is on your back, that is backing on you. Thank you so much, Queen Rudan. You are awesome and fantastic, and definitely the information that you always share with us is totally value for all the people that is still here in our Sanki Success Saturday. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for being here all the time when we are requesting for your knowledge and experience in this amazing business. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, we are almost at the end of this amazing Sanki Success Saturday. I want to thank one of each of you because you've been here since really, really early in the morning. I know that it's Saturday. I know that you want to make other activities as well. And I hope that you have a lot of productivity on this Saturday after this event that definitely we're making for you, because of you, and just for your business and your dreams, right? So before we go, I just want to make a special announcements. I know that Dr. Helen cannot be on again because she's flying actually right now, but definitely I'm pretty sure that she will give you a very great speech before we left, because she's the queen of those things, right? But I want to let you know that starting November, guys, starting this coming November 2020, we're going to start making these tours all around the USA, and of course our communities and families at the Caribbean islands. So if you are interested to have these Sanki on the go parties, that it could be from 25 people to 50 people, maybe, because we know that we have to follow some restrictions and some important guidance that the governments are giving us because of the pandemic. I'm pretty sure that you can make this happen if we are totally respectful about that, and if we just cover all the things that they're asking us to do. It's really important that you can send to me or Dr. Helen an email if you are interested to have one of these events, because we have already an agenda for November, but I'm pretty sure that we can fit something for you. We can do something for you too. You can make actually this type of events. We had an event actually in Anaheim a couple of weeks ago, and what we were doing, based off, as I said again, to not to put in danger your health and others, we were receiving 5 people every hour, right? We just made like small groups every hour, 5 people talking about the product, talking about the opportunity. In 1 hour, we just make like the lifestyle connect, we talk about the compensation plan, the Sanki on the go. Then we close the people, we fill out the things, and we make the enrollments over the distributors and leaders links. And then we start the next, it's like an empower-a-thon, but alive, you know what I'm saying? And it's amazing because you can meet a lot of people during the day, and then you can make an agenda as well. So sometimes they are not available at certain time, right? Maybe you're gonna be able to do it. Maybe I'm gonna be available to go at 3 o'clock Eastern time, and it's that good because that's a spot that I can use. So I recommend you to start doing this and start making these small parties at home. If you don't want to use the Zoom, for example, if you want to make it alive, just do it like that. Start with 5 people every hour. Make your own empower-a-thon. Make your own lifestyle connect. Make your own launch of your business, and we can be connected as well with you, or we can maybe go with you. It's up to you guys. Just let us know what is the best for you and how does it fit, so we can be there. Another important amazing announcement that I want to let you know is that we're based on the because of the powerful demand that we have from the Caribbean islands. We have again, maybe you know this, but I'm gonna repeat it and I'm gonna say it again. We have again the Vision 2020 Starter Pack back. Yes, guys, because you were asking us to have it, because you were asking us, especially to the Bahamas and the Caribbean, that you were asking us to have again that pack that is two Belash and one Creamy. The price is the same, 159, and it has 50 points too. It's coming back. It's back again. So you're going to be able to enroll now, people, again. Yes, 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 yes. Queen Rudan said yes. And actually, I'm going to say it, Queen Rudan, it was because you were telling us several times about it. And as a good leader that you are, and because I know that your team has been asking you for that as a feedback, and that's the response that we have for you, because we have an amazing, amazing effect, an amazing response about that pack. We have that pack again back. As well, guys, it's important that you know that Hasaki Vanilla is coming soon again to the Caribbean islands. We know that we launched this last week, the promotion to the US, but now that when we're gonna have the Hasaki Vanilla available in the Caribbean islands, we will have a special promotion for you. So stay tuned in our social media, in our groups, in our group of Sanki USA or Sanki Independent business owners, so you can see these type of promotions that we're going to work for you as well in the Caribbean island, because Hasaki is coming back soon. I cannot tell you when, but it's really, really, really soon. So something else that I want to share with you before we go is that we had this conference with Dr. Bigit Edeas last one day before yesterday, right, on Thursday. And a lot of people has been asking us for the video, and a lot of people has been asking me to send the recording of the video, and actually for other presentations as well, like Thursday testimonials that Queen Giselle has been doing an amazing job with those testimonial Thursdays. And unfortunately, guys, what we are going to do now is that I cannot send you just the recording because it's really heavy. So what we're doing is that our marketing team is making special clips for you, and they are on our YouTube channel. So you can go to our YouTube channel as I show you on our Sanki Share app before, or you can just go to YouTube and find Sanki US, and you will find there all this content in little clips, to not to be a heavy document on your emails or your computers or your phones. And in that way, you can share it as well. And you can watch it as many times as you want. So please, please, please go to our YouTube channel and give us likes on all those videos that we've been working for you. And we have been updating a lot of testimonials too. We have been posting as well a lot of trainings, the VIP Inner Circle with Mr. Hervide, it's there as well. So just check the YouTube channel and take those content from you as a training as well. And as well to share. You remember that sharing is caring. So that's why I cannot send you the recording. I cannot share it on the WhatsApp because those files are really, really heavy. And we want to make it really professional for you. So in that way, you can feel that you are watching a professional training, that you are listening professionally. And definitely this Sanki Success Saturday is going to have some vlogs as well, like the one that Miss Christina did that was amazing and fantastic. And we feel really honored to have her and proud to have her in our team because she's amazing, guys. So we're going to see her in the YouTube. We're going to see as well a part of Mr. Hervide. We're going to see as well the training that I did, the speech that Dr. Helen did. So just stay tuned and check our YouTube channel because you're going to find all these clips there as a training for you. And you can watch them one and one and one thousands of times so you can just be a professional leader in this season in Sanki Global. And the last announcement that I want to make you guys is just to tell you that I love you so much, that I appreciate a lot your time, that I appreciate a lot that you are here learning and building this legacy together. Please, please, please share as much as you can all the information that you received today. Share it with your teams. Go to your My Connect. Check how many people do you have on your team and how many people is there for you, and share with them the value content that you received today. That's the only way that you're gonna make them feel that you are leading an organization for them, that you are building something for them and for you too. So I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Queen Giselle, Johnny, you've been fantastic. Thank you so much, Queen Christina. Thank you so much, King Mr. Jose Manuel Alvide, Queen Dr. Helen, King Rudan, Queen Avernell. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for all of you guys for being here with us in this Sanki Success Saturday. And remember that we have one Sanki Success Saturday every month. You can go to the At a Glance and check the agenda because the special events are already set up over there. So be safe, be happy, be in love with your life, be healthier, and be wealthier in this amazing Saturday. God bless you. I love you and see you on the next. Bye bye.